And that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's France, and they take on Spain.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's been... echoed by the coaches here. Hey.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Lucas Hernandez plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Here's the lineup for Spain. Marcos Alonso plays with Sergi Roberto in the fullback positions. Rodri plays alongside Koke in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And now they get the ball rolling. But he's got past his man. And the attack fades out. On and on he goes. Koke. And here's Sarabia. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Oh, this is looking promising. Dembele with the cross. And the header just wide of the mark. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Now, Rabiot. Mbappe with it. France failing to keep the ball. Sergio Busquets. And on the ball, Sarabia. Sergio Roberto. Well-timed tackle. And threaded through by Mbappe. Coman. Kingsley Coman. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Short corner favoured. A delivery from Dembele. Another corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Is this the moment? Oh, really close, just over the top. Sergio Busquets. And Torres on the ball. And providing width. And Koke in the vicinity. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, nothing comes of it. And breaking at pace with menace. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Dembele. He'll take this on. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Well, opting for the short corner. The delivery from Dembele. Well, he couldn't quite keep it down. Oh, he's given the ball away. Dembele. Plenty of options. Oh, it might be. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. They favoured a short one here. Fisted clear. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Koke. A foul, but advantage played. Now, let's see what they can do here. A real struggle to contain him. And still a chance. Well, that's the end of that for now. Dembele. Chouameni. Coman. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And the referee retrospectively will go back and hand out the yellow card. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
Yeah, and I think he's got that absolutely right. You don't want to be throwing cards about left, right and centre.
Mbappe into the middle. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And a short corner, let's see. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Mbappe. That's a nice-looking ball. Keeper did his job to begin with. And in the end, no damage done. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Defenders need to cover. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
This to open the scoring here. Oh, wrong side of the post.
Well, he can't believe it. He tried to be too precise there.
Conte. Theo Hernandez. Conte now. Conte. He's in with a chance. And just making the run a bit too early. Offside as a result. Sergio Busquets. Sergio Roberto. Now Busquets. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Now, let's see what they can do here. Sarabia. Rodri. And return to Sarabia. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Koundé. Aurélien Tchouameni. Jules Koundé on the ball. N'Golo Conte. Superb effort to keep it in. Promising move this from France. Chance to play it in. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, beating his opponent. Shot attempted, putting his body on the line. Rodri. You can sense the threat is there. He takes aim. Well, defenders having to cover up. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Chances on. And foiled only by the crossbar. And it's there for him. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
And he's fired over the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. And I think the threat has been averted. Pablo Sarabia. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, surely! And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Koke. This looks promising out wide. Oyarzabal! And a goal it is! But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Dembele. Well, they might be onto something. Real chance. On his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Rodri. And Torres on the ball. And that was a very fine read. Rabiot. Dembele. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? But they took care of the situation defensively. Sergio Busquets. Pablo Sarabia. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Oyarzabal. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Coman. Makes the move to the inside. Coman! Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Well, the short corner routine. No-nonsense clearance. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Koke. Useful-looking position, you've got to say. Beautifully disguised ball. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Upamecano. Oh, could be. And the ball is loose. In it goes at the second time of asking. But the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
So France get the ball rolling once more. We're about to find out how they're going to react to the setback. Well, can they be creative from here? And that'll roll through to the keeper. The attack just fizzling out in the end. Sergio Busquets. Oyarzabal. Now Busquets. And space for the cross. Oh, fine stop. Koke tasked with taking it. The clearance wasn't decisive. Flirting with more than a bit of danger following that challenge. He's already been booked. And his day is done. Second yellow card, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, it was coming. Why was he not taken off earlier?
Well, not one, Stuart, that's going to live long in the memory.
Well, I think the manager might disagree, Derek. Any way you cut it, it's a wasted opportunity.
Coman. Conte. N'Golo Conte. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? He has time to play it over. Making sure nothing came of it. Oyarzabal. And beating the defender. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Short corner it is. Dembele with the cross. And there it is! The equaliser! Down to 10 men, but showing guts and determination.
Well, here's the replay, and they work it well just to change the angle on the cross. And to be fair, he doesn't catch it cleanly. Not sure he'll care, though. He's just got enough on it to beat the keeper, and that's all that matters.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Coman. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Opportunity, and it's a goal! Despite the numerical disadvantage, they find themselves in front.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. And great work to confuse the defender. Dembele, he's in here. And a goal! The quick 1-2, and they've turned this game on its head.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Really good interception. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they take advantage? Still possibilities. Well, when you attempt a bicycle kick, you've got to get it spot on, Stuart.
Well, he just makes the wrong contact, doesn't he? The intent was right, but the end product is way off target.
Koke. The ball with Rodri. An effective challenge. Chouameni. Takes the shot. Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
Now, how about the short corner? And a good take under duress there. Oyarzabal. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Koke. Sergio Roberto. And a decent delivery. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Chouameni. Dembele on the ball. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. And a throw-in it's going to be. Rabiot. Dembele on the ball. He could pick out a teammate. And Laporte in the way. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Koke. And foul it is then. This to pull one back. And confidently converted.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Difficult to stop him. Opportunity here. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Can they square the game? And the snuffing out of the cross there. Koke. This could level it. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, no damage done. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, a standout first-half display from Oyarzabal. How would you assess his contribution?
Well, I always think the sign of a top-class player is one that can still perform brilliantly when his team are playing so poorly. And that's been the case today, because he's been excellent, but he can't do it all by himself if they're to get back into this one.
Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah.
Chance to play it in. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate. This looks promising out wide. And a goal it is! But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better. Upamecano. Oh, could be. And the ball is loose. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. Short corner it is. Dembele with the cross. And there it is, the equaliser. Down to 10 men, but showing guts and determination. Coman. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Opportunity, and it's a goal. Despite their numerical disadvantage, they find themselves in front. And great work to confuse the defender. Dembele, he's in here. And a goal! The quick one too, and they've turned this game on its head. This to pull one back. And confidently converted. Well, it's advantage France. After the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. And does well to keep it in play. Crossed into the penalty area, and an effective clearance. Pablo Sarabia. Koke with it. Sergio Busquets. And moving the ball nicely. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. It's a weighted pass. A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, the threat is there. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, blocked it! And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. It's a short one. The delivery from Dembele. Able to deal with the threat. Oyarzabal. And on the ball, Sarabia. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Could play it in. Sarabia. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Room to roam here for France. And he's through here. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
And over comes the corner. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Dembele. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Moving it forward. A real opening now. And a goal! Down to 10, but don't write them off just yet. 1-0.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Sergio Busquets. Well, visionary passing. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Dembele. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Cross. Dembele! Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Coman. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Sergio Busquets. And he read it well. Free kick awarded then by the referee. N'Golo Conte. Dembele. Dembele. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Pablo Sarabia. Torres. Busquets. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Koke. And now passing it through. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Hernandez. That's able defending from Koke. Koke. Good looking cross. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Dembele. Delightful pass. How about the cross? Conte. Well, he successfully got past him. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, we're into the final half hour. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And it's a quality pass. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And what a great finish it is. Struck with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Sergio Busquets. The ball with Rodri. Can they trouble the opposition this time? He got in the way of that cross. Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, couldn't get it past that first defender. A really effective shielding under pressure. Rabiot. Couldn't hang on to it. Can they create something? And the keeper diving to thwart him. And Koke with the delivery. And just wide of the post with a header. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Sergio Busquets. It's got to be! Well, really fine goalkeeping, good diving stop. Koke tasked with taking it. And clears his lines. Moreno. Well, his teammate got the touch. It wasn't especially dangerous.
Well, it's a bit of a mess in there, and he just can't get out of the way in time. It didn't appear to be on target, though.
And intercepting it. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Oh, a superb save.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. It's a fantastic stop from the keeper, you have to say.
France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Delivered into the area here. And still dangerous. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And the cross into the middle. Thumped clear. Strong play here. Koke. And here's Sarabia. Could reduce the deficit. And he does! There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Twenty minutes remaining. Rabiot. Ben Yedder. Well, a good tackle. Oyarzabal. Moreno. Promising sequence. Well, flinging himself at it. Corner kick from Koke. It hasn't come to very much. Moreno. Well, closed down straight away. Gives it a go. And fine goalkeeping. And Koke with the delivery. And he's clear as lines. Laporte. Sarabia. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And time for the change now. Elects to go short. Went in strongly, decisively. Coman. And room now out on the flank. Crossing possibilities. Oh, good-looking run. Cross towards that far post. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Gerard Moreno. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Sarabia. Oh, a vital interception. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Sarabia. Here's Moreno. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Tchouaméni. A good and fair challenge. Moreno. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Still possibilities. And the cross smuggled away. Determined block. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Rabiot. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Ben Yedder. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Can he put them in front? Can they keep it out? Well, able to survive that attacking push. Gerard Moreno. Can they grab the lead late on? Crossed into the penalty area. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Pulls it back. Well cleared away. Running room in the wide position. And a clear foul, but the referee... Ben Yedder! Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion, and it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning.
Well, here's the replay, and I can't believe what I'm seeing here. That's a great bit of play, so skillful. No wonder he's pleased with himself. What a goal that is.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Conte. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Well, attacking possibilities. Far from a good pass. Untidy in possession. Given away by Rabiot. Well, still pressing for a goal here. And fired against the crossbar. He'll have a go here, but the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Now a decent position. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Ben Yedder. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can he finish them off? Oh, tremendous block. Gerard Moreno. Oyarzabal. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. And Koke with the delivery. Well, no end product. Moreno. This could level it. Touched onto the woodwork. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. And space for them here on the flank. Mbappe into the middle. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Perfect challenge. And a throw-in forthcoming. Mbappe. Going well. That's a useful cross. Well, off target by miles with that one, and a goal kick will ensue. Sergio Roberto. Well, still time for them to level it. Teammate and support. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, but you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Effective challenge. Koke. And on the ball, Sarabia. And given the situation, a goal at this. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments. Koke tasked with taking it. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Far from a good pass. Moreno. And the snuffing out. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. This is looking threatening. Can they forge ahead? Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it petered out. Ben Yedder. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. The verdict is offside here. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Moving forward effectively. Aurélien Tchouaméni. This looks threatening. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. This might have potential. Could be! Well, not the best piece of finishing we've ever seen. Well, the referee blows the whistle. Nothing to divide them after 90 minutes. This looks promising out wide. And a goal it is! But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better. Upamecano. Oh, could be. And the ball is loose. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. This to pull one back. And confidently converted. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum. Koke. Good-looking cross. Well, the ball rolling again here, the first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part of this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Diaby. Conte now. Oh, fancy footwork. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Sergio Roberto. And on the ball, Sarabia. Gerard Moreno. Pablo Sarabia. Oyarzabal! Full credit, wonderful stop. Aurélien Tchouaméni. France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? But really sticking to their task defensively. Rodri. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oyarzabal. Rodri. Koke! Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Ben Yedder. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Couldn't hang on to the ball. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Alonso. How about the cross? Moreno. And the cross goes in. And a goal here! Accuracy with the header, just what they needed.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Aurelien Tchouameni. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Marcos Alonso. The ball with Rodri. Moreno. Marcos Alonso. Could cross it in here. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, that's the end of that for now. Moreno. Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Rabiot. Conte. Dangerous looking through ball. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. Did well to win the ball back. Rodri. And here's Sarabia. Pressure exerted, but he keeps still possibilities. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Corner kick from Koke. And you need your defender to take charge. Moreno. Oyarzabal. Now can they make something happen? Options in the centre. A very effective clearance. Rabiot. Given away by Rabiot. Laporte. Sergio Roberto. And on the ball, Sarabia. A move of promise on the flank. Played towards the back post. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Using his strength to shield the ball. Tchouameni. Mbappe. And France pushing forward with options available. Mbappe into the middle. Not at all problematic for the goalkeeper. Strong play here. Sustained pressure and they have the ball now. Top-class defending. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, some referees might have elected to hand out the yellow card, but no booking on this occasion. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. Breaking at pace. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And giving the ball away. Putting his body on the line. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. And a poor ball. France being afforded too much space here. The delivery. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. Upamecano. Oh, could be! And the ball is loose. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. This to pull one back. And confidently converted. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. Koke. Good-looking cross. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Can they take advantage? Well, it looked like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
Moreno. Koke with it. Gerard Moreno. The ball with Rodri. He's given it straight to the opposition. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. They need to get bodies back. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Sergio Roberto. And there to intervene. Vertu. Ben Yedder. Here's Mbappe. Oh, superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Rodri. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. He's going forward well here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Pablo Sarabia. Well, they couldn't keep it. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. Koke. Takes the shot. How simple for the keeper. Chouameni. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Using his strength to shield the ball. Oyarzabal. Lost possession. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Well, at this stage of the game, you have to be more ruthless.
Well, that just might be their last chance. What a miss that is.
Rodri. Gerard Moreno. The ball with Rodri. Moreno. Pablo Sarabia. Promising attack this. Lost possession. Mbappe. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Simple for the keeper. Minutes ticking away, just 5 minutes remaining in extra time. Still they lead. And providing width. Fine cross into the middle. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Mbappe. Here's Ben Yedder. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Well, still pressing for a goal here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Mikel Merino. Now with Sergi Roberto. Koke. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. And N'Golo Kanté, that's what he does. Gives it a go. Oh, a goal! They've come up with a late leveller. Really doing this the hard way.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Moreno. Koke. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Oh, foul play, says the referee. Well, not the first time he's been in trouble with the law in this game, and now it's a booking.
You're absolutely right. He's committed too many fouls. He deserves the yellow card for that.
Well, they have the ball once more. Alonso. Rodri. Oh, big chance. Oh, fine save. And it remains all square.
Well, he saved his team there. That's a big moment for the keeper.
Who can they pick out? Just not a particularly good corner there. He's protecting it effectively. And he read it well. Can they nudge in front late on here? Sergio Roberto. Koke. Here's Moreno. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. He continues his run. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. Upamecano. Oh, could be. And the ball is loose. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. This to pull one back. And confidently converted. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum. Koke. Good-looking cross. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back. Koke. And here's Sarabia. And he does! There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier. Sarabia. Here's Moreno. Magnificent stuff, and quite the comeback from 2 goals down. Well, still time for them to level it. Teammate in support. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction. Moreno. And the cross goes in. And a goal here. Accuracy with the header. Just what they needed. Well, most agreeable weather, beautiful place to be for football, the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Spain versus France.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players. That is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Marcos Alonso plays with Sergi Roberto in the full-back positions. Rodri plays alongside Koke in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And the match is underway. Went in strongly, decisively. Promising sequence. Terrific piece of anticipation. And a throw-in forthcoming. Crossing possibilities. It might be. Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Rodri. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Theo Hernandez. Now Rabiot. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Possession lost. Koundé. Here's Ben Yedder. Coman. And teammates to play it to. Well, a bit short with the clearance. The high press was very much on and pushed away to safety.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Now he must favour the cross. Regained possession. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Torres. And diving to thwart him.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
And played short. It's one corner after another. And he's fired over the corner. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Played over. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Tremendous intuition to win it back. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And let's give credit to the defending. Hernandez. Lucas Hernandez. Rodri. Really good diving save. And Koke with the delivery. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Takes the shot. Superb block. And he might be through here. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Over it comes. Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it?
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Possession one. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Rabiot. Ben Yedder. Aurélien Tchouameni. Ben Yedder, and it's won by Aymeric Laporte. Breaking at pace. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Nice looking pass. Coman. Teammates in the middle. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Sergio Busquets. Pablo Sarabia. Sarabia. On to Koke. Can he get them level? Closing down well. Defensive efficiency personified. Chance to attack using... Kingsley Coman. Brilliant save. Just the clearance that was called for. Rodri. It's with Oyarzabal. Rodri. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Rabiot. On to Hernandez. Ben Yedder. Chouameni. Might be able... To get in behind the defence. Lost possession. Rodri. Pablo Sarabia. Well, it's one pass after another. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And that is offside. Coman. Ben Yedder. And they need to get tighter. And a good-looking ball. Rodri. And the counter looks on here. Options available. But they dealt with the threat posed. And unable to keep possession. Promising sequence. Ben Yedder. No problems for the keeper. Sergio Busquets. Losing possession. Ben Yedder. Coman. Aimed towards Mbappe. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
And over it comes. Just the clearance that was needed. He'll have a go here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Ben Yedder. Well, there to intercept. Sergio Busquets. Well, he keeps going. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. Can they hit on the break? Mbappe. Well, it was such a fluent attack, but they couldn't apply that finishing touch.
Well, not the finish he was looking for, but there's another example of their ability on the counter-attack.
Sergio Busquets. Koke. And intercepted it. Now potential danger. Coman. And the snuffing out of the cross there. And there to intervene. And France have possession again. And he's in. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Pablo Sarabia. Now Busquets. I must say, this looks promising. Marcos Alonso. Busquets. Couldn't hang on to it. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they keep it going? Chance here. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Well, not very clever defending. Ben Yedder. And the ball is loose. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. And played the pass well. Offside the decision. Conte. He continues his run. And snuffing out the danger. Garcia. On to Sergio Roberto. Koke. Oyarzabal. A very good tackle. Coman. Aimed towards Mbappe. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
And the action underway once more, with France very much on top. Well, they need to get tighter here, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Ben Yedder. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And he takes it on, and throwing himself at the ball. Let's see about the delivery. Oh, mopping up defensively. Options in the middle. Now just the tackle that was needed. Rabiot. Well, nearing the half-time interval, and suffice it to say, they're not making great use of home advantage. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's not been a good first half, that's for sure. They've looked lethargic.
Ball is loose. Well, nothing comes of it. And an effective clearance.
Well, that was a top save. I can't believe that didn't go in.
And a chance to whip it in here. Well, far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Rabiot. Aurélien Tchouameni. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Coman. And it's played into the centre. Well, he almost nodded that one in. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Koke with it. And return to Koke. It's with Oyarzabal. Good tackle taken away. Conte. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Tchouameni. Has someone to play it to. Oh, magnificent reaction. Marcos Alonso. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Sergio Busquets. And France regaining possession. Coman. Well, clattered away. Ben Yedder. Opportunity. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. He continues his run. Individual brilliance. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Pablo Sarabia. Now Busquets. Eric Garcia. Koke with it. Well, nicely cut out. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stuff. He's in here. Save, but still a chance. Well, they survived the attack. Pablo Sarabia. Koke with it. Rodri. Alert defending. Rodri. Busquets. It's there for him. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. He's driven in the corner. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Pablo Sarabia. Oh, good strike! And just over the bar, really good effort. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Torres. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. And a chance for... From on the flank. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Rabiot. But he could run onto it here. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Promising sequence. And a useful cross. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Let's see about the delivery. And he clears the danger. Mbappe. Ben Yedder. Mbappe. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. This looks promising out wide. And space to cross it. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. And indeed, a red card it is.
Well, they should still win this, but it's a silly dismissal, you have to say.
And they need to get tighter. Pablo Sarabia. And Torres on the ball. Takes the shot. And just over the bar. Really good effort. Lucas Hernandez. Mbappe. And they do like to press whenever they can. And good pressure high up the pitch. A chance to whip it in. And the referee says corner kick. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Corner kick from Koke. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Laporte. Marcos Alonso. Making progress. Rodri. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. He's in control of the situation. Ben Yedder. Now Rabiot. Mbappe. And blocked for now. Well, possibilities in the centre. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Short corner taken. Mbappe. Was an important piece of defending. Foul there. Free kick awarded. In it goes! Coolly converted!
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Sergio Roberto. Pablo Sarabia. Moreno. Sarabia. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Promising sequence. But they took care of the situation defensively. Moreno. Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. Rodri. Sergio Busquets. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. And Koke with the delivery. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Koke tasked with taking it. Well, did his job defensively. Sergio Busquets. Koke with it. And he's in. And he clears it out of harm's way. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Corner kick from Koke. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And cutting inside. And space for the cross. Rodri. Can he take the chance? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's take another look. And it doesn't come much closer than this, does it? He just squeezed it in off that post. Very good finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. N'Golo Kanté. Aurélien Tchouaméni. A very good tackle. Moreno. It's with Oyarzabal. Putting his body on the line. Not the best challenge, free kick. And there it is, perfectly executed.
Well, here we can see it again, and you have to say it's taken with such conviction. Slotted right into that bottom corner. Easy as you like, job done.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Space and time for the cross. Well, not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. And good pressure high up the pitch. Gives it a go. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Oh, good-looking run. And the keeper got there.
Well, that's woken up these fans. They haven't had too much to cheer about so far.
And they're making a change. Well, they're going for the short one. Moreno. He takes aim. Determined block. Moreno. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, the short corner routine. And it's still on for him. Can they put it away? Well, wasn't totally in control, and a corner kick conceded here. And Koke with the delivery. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day.
Well, as you can see, France have had much less of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Coman! Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Garcia. Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes. Coman. Jules Koundé on the ball. A creative look about this. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Coman. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. All hands on deck. Now delivering that deep cross. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. And not cleared away properly. Well, threat averted. Oyarzabal. Read it superbly to take back possession. Conte. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Marcos Alonso. Rodri. And here's Gerard Moreno. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Coquet. Marcos Alonso. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Doing well to keep possession. And this would reduce the deficit. And throwing himself at the ball. Well, opting for the short corner. Delivering it into the box. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. But strong play here on the shielding front. Sarabia. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on!
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Koke. Rodri. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And back with Moreno. Not a good pass. Diaby. France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Delivered into the box. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Well, almost at full time, and this is not really what the home fans had in mind. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts as always.
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here. Forget the defending, they've played some great attacking football, and I think they deserve an equaliser in what's been a great match.
Well, can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Able to skip past his man. Well, I'm afraid it goes down as a wasted opportunity.
Well, no excuses. He should have scored there, and the goalkeeper got really lucky. He can't believe it.
Tchouaméni. Conte has it. 10 minutes left for play. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Pablo Sarabia. Now with Sergi Roberto. Good movement. Sarabia. Good physical play. Good tackle taken away. Tchouaméni. Coman. Playing with purpose and control. No way through. And a tidy tackle. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. And teammates to play it to. Tchouaméni. Good control under pressure. Coman. And that was courageous, whatever way you look at it, Stuart.
Well, he had to time that right. What a good piece of goalkeeping that is. Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Well, they know they need to stop him. That's well blocked. N'Golo Conte. In behind for him to chase. Could be dangerous. And a very good challenge. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. How can they find a late leveller? The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Coman. Good move in the making from France. It needs an accurate cross. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Oh, good play this. Promising possession this. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Moreno. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Sergi Roberto. Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Coman. He's going forward well here. This could be it. Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left, though.
And there's the delivery. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Hernandez. Dembele. Oh, denied him brilliantly.
Well, that would have wrapped it up, wouldn't it? What a brilliant save that is.
Corner kick played in. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Mikel Merino. Sergio Roberto. Pablo Sarabia. And here's Gerard Moreno. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Vertu. Lucas Hernandez. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Well, by playing keep ball like this, they're keeping the opposition at bay. Excellent challenge. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Well, no escape. Not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with him now. Terrific block. Sarabia. And they need to get tighter. And a useful cross. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Well, they get the ball once more. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. Not a good pass. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Conte has it. Dembele. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. It's a weighted pass. Really vital interception. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Dembele. Teammates in the middle. Tremendous block. And still dangerous. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by one goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
An eye-catching performance by Wissam Ben Yedder. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it? And he's in. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. Aimed towards Mbappe. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. In it goes, coolly converted. And space for the cross. Rodri, can he take the chance? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal, and just look at the celebrations. And there it is, perfectly executed. That strong play here on the shielding front. Sarabia. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. Hernandez. Oh, denied him brilliantly.
Well, that would have wrapped it up, wouldn't it? What a brilliant save that is.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's France. And they take on Spain.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. And he might be through here. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Koke. Pablo Sarabia. Now Busquets. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Well, finally, the whistle had to be sounded. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Rodri. Koke with it. Possession lost, intercepted. Rabiot. Mbappe with it. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Really good diving save. They favoured a short one here. The delivery from Dembele. Well, the danger is still there. And that is going to be a free kick. To extend their lead here. And denied by the post. Marcos Alonso. Laporte. Koke. Sergio Busquets. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, there we have it. The first yellow card of the game.
And he's going to have to be careful now. There's a long time to go here.
Well, they might be onto something. Koke, superb block. Can they hit on the break? Decent progress with the ball at his feet. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. An important interception. Getting the better of his opponent. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Sergio Roberto. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Mbappe. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Mbappe! And the keeper more than equal to the task. Sergio Roberto. And on the ball, Sarabia. Could be a chance to break here. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Big chance to get them on terms. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. And they need to get tighter here. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Conte. Dembele's in the centre. Well, nothing comes of it. Pablo Sarabia. And Torres on the ball. Koke. Rodri. France with the ball again. Can they get in behind them? Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Rodri. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Rodri. Here's Busquets. Takes the shot. Well, able to close down the shot. Coman. Breaking at pace. And unable to keep the ball. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Teammates in the middle. Not really the ideal clearance. Threat over for now, it seems. Theo Hernandez. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And a useful cross. Defensive excellence there. Regained possession. Rodri. Koke with it. The ball with Rodri. Sustained pressure, and now they have the ball. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Can he finish? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
And there's the delivery. It hasn't come to very much. Oh, superb skill. It's opening up for them. On to Koke. It's still alive. No nonsense clearance. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
And a fine cross. Attending to his defensive chores. A really sumptuous ball. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Busquets. Koke. Busquets. Now with Sergi Roberto. Defensive efficiency personified. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. Oh, a superb save. Going short. Foul there. Free kick awarded. A chance to extend their lead. In it goes! Coldly converted.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
So 2-0 now. Sergio Busquets. Rodri. And return to Koke. And N'Golo Kanté, that's what he does. Rabiot. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Rodri. It's with Oyarzabal.